I rise today because it is not a time to be silent in our state or in our country. It is not a time, Mr. Speaker, to walk out on your job. It is not a time to lose the voice that people elected you to have for them and this body. It is not a time to be silent. What's been coming out of Washington, D.C. these last couple of weeks has been sad and concerning on many levels. And the people who elected you to be here would want you to be here to speak for them. Pardons to rioters who severely harmed law enforcement officials. We are here to speak up against that. Freezing legally mandated funding for state and local governments and blocking the services families need to keep a roof over their head. Blocking the funding for Head Start programs to keep their doors open. We are here to speak up for those families who need those services. But there's 40 people who were elected by people in this state who walked out on those people today. They should be here speaking out against issuing tariffs on our friends and allies in Canada and Mexico that will raise the cost of everything in our districts and their districts too. But they're not here to speak up for those people. They're not here to talk about President Trump taxing working families all across this country to pay for tax cuts for his billionaire friends. They're not here to talk about a president who is doing everything except addressing our broken immigration system. They're not here to talk about him leading by fear and intimidation, causing immigrant families to stay inside and not go to school, not go to church, not visit restaurants, not visit malls. They're not here. They're not here to talk about the president attacking workers' rights and diversity, equity, and inclusion, programs that data proves work and make us all better, even people in their districts. They're not here to talk about special government employees who no one elected using Nazi salutes and accessing America's most personal and confidential information. They're not here to talk about what's coming out of Washington, D.C. What's coming out of Washington, D.C. can be summed up in one word: fascism. 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 They should be here to speak out against fascism. We cannot be silent. We must rise up, speak out. We cannot walk out on the people that sent us here. We have to stay and fight. German pastor Martin Niemöller once said, first they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. But then they came for me. But there was no one there left to speak for me. Members, this is not a time to be silent. This is not a time to walk out on your job. This is not a time to walk out on the people who sent you here. This is a time to stay, stand, and fight. We have members who were elected to represent people on that side of the chamber who traveled to Washington, D.C. on January 6, 2021 to march for Donald Trump with Donald Trump, but today, February 5th, 2025, they couldn't stay and do their jobs and speak out against fascism. But we're here, Illinois. We are here. The Democratic caucus is here. We're united on this floor. We're here speaking up for you, Illinois. We're here speaking out for you, Illinois. Whether you're in a blue district or a red district, we're here. What Trump is doing is wrong for Illinois. What Trump is doing is wrong for America, and we are here to speak out against it. We will resist, we will fight, and we will win. Vote yes and condemn this nonsense coming out of Washington.